Hey guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books and Sam here with the start of a new reading vlog. It is going to be a shorter reading vlog. I'm only choosing 3 books for this reading vlog. Typically I try to do like 5 or 6 and then I always end up spending more time on it and it stresses me out. So I'm only doing 3. I was going to do 4. But I've already DNF'd a book for this vlog. So I am doing Reading Booktube's Worst Books of 2020. I did this last year, so I'll link that video down below if you want to watch it, but I'm doing it again. And I've chosen creators who I've loved this year, that I've discovered this year. One of them I might have watched longer than this year, I don't remember. But 3 of them I just discovered this year, and the one I've already DNF'd, I'll just get it out of the way. Starla from Starla Reads, I've been loving her videos lately, and she put Infinity Sun by Adam Silvera on her worst list. And she said she literally, I think, said it was a hot mess. Like, she said, like, the magic system was confusing. They had wands and, like, all these things happening, and it just wasn't good. And there were, like, phoenixes somehow involved. And I got the audiobook from the library. I was like, hey, she didn't like it. I like Adam Silvera. Maybe I'll like this. I've read 2 of his contemporaries, and I really love them. So, why not? I listened to 30 minutes of this book and I was like, I'm gonna hate my life if I continue reading this. There was a lot happening at once and I was very confused. We were following twins and we were in a world where there's like superheroes, but then there's like people who are trying to be superheroes by like drinking animal blood. I think it was phoenix blood, I don't know. And then like they were trying to get into a club where only superheroes could get into, but it was their birthday, so they're hoping by their 18th birthday they would get the powers, and then they weren't allowed in the club. This lady who had consumed this blood showed up, and she had powers, so like the superheroes had to come out and like kill her, but then it kind of reminded me of The Boys, the show. Like, then they were gonna get in trouble because they used like a grenade or something, and then like people showed up with wands, and I was, this is 30 minutes into this audiobook, so I was like, I'm gonna stop. And I went to Goodreads. It has like a 3.2 rating on Goodreads for good reason. And every review I was seeing, people just DNF'd it. They didn't even finish the book. So Starla, you're right. And I'm not even going to try to read that one that you said was the worst of 2020. I can't. So first book is done. Yay me. And now I have 3 more to try, which I'm excited for. So Daria from Full of Lit, I love her videos, and she said one of her least favorites is My Lovely Wife. Now, I don't think this came out this year. I think everyone was reading it in 2019, and yes, by Samantha Downing. I have had this since 2019, and everybody was raving about it, but then some people were disappointed by it. Daria put it in her least favorite of 2020. I've wanted to read this, and my library has the audiobook. I think it's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of thing, and they kill people together, this married couple. So I'm interested to see how I feel. I wanted to mix up the genres on this list, so this is my thriller. Then we have Ashley from the Bookish Realm. I love Ashley so much. I love her videos, and she has a lot of romance she reads, but she reads a lot of genres. I love just the conversations she has on her channel and seeing her reviews. I get a lot of romance recs from her, but her least favorite is interesting because this book is actually on a lot of people's most favorites of this year and least favorites. This is the one I've seen most on all of those videos, both loving and hating it, and that is Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. I don't know what this is about, and Ashley gave it 1 star because I'm friends with her on Goodreads, and I went to the Goodreads list of this after DNFing the Adam Silvera book, and this one has a 3.12 rating on Goodreads, so people really love it or people really hate it, and I don't know if there's like a secret society involved. She's in high school. It's gothic infused literary suspense. So she uncovers a shocking secret about an exclusive circle of students, so I'm assuming it's like dark academia. I don't know. I know some people love it, but Ashley hated it, so I'm going to read it for this video. It's not that long either, and I did get it from the library. I'm trying to get all these from the library because I was buying books like crazy the past 2 years. That's why I still have this, but I'm going to listen to the audio of this one, and then I got this from the library. And then the last one I have is Jessin from Jessin Reads Romance, because this one again is on people's best list, and it's on Jessin's worst list, and that is The Rakess by Scarlett Peckham. This one was on, I think it was her most disappointing. I think she still gave it like 3 stars, but she really didn't like this because our main character, she is supposed to be like the female rake, and if you didn't know, a rake in historical romance is a man who is pretty loose in his morals, gets around a lot, sees a lot of ladies in his life, and so she is the female version of that, which is not very common during that time period. Women couldn't be promiscuous because of their reputations, and they would be ruined, and they wouldn't be able to get married, and so we have that. But I think that this wasn't really sex positive the way Jessin wanted it to be. She was using her body to more punish herself to get close to men, so I'm very interested to see how this plays out. I found it at Half Price Books in perfect condition, and it came out this past year, so I'm excited. I love the cover though, so I hope I enjoy this, but we'll see. So I have 3 books to actually start on because I've already DNF'd 1 for this video, but I'm excited to see what I think of these and if I agree with some of my favorite booktubers that they are the worst of 2020. And I picked books that I thought I would actually enjoy, except for this one, because I'm just intrigued by this. That's why I picked it up, but I actually bought this because I thought I would like it, and I bought this because I thought I would like it. So hopefully I enjoy some of these. Hi. Hi guys. So I'm here, I'll get a little bit up, to talk to you about, can I help you? Lily, stop whining. I'm here to update you on some reading. So it's still Sunday, it's about 4:30. I've listened to about 25% of My Lovely Wife. I listened to it, I strolled the puppies with my sister, and then I had to take some pictures for my Etsy shop, so I was listening and I put some laundry away. And it's good so far. The husband and wife kill people with each other, and the wife though has some secrets. I think I know what the plot twist is gonna be already. Just saying that, I don't want to say anything to spoil anything, but I think I know it's got to do with the wife. He like scouts people for them to kill together. They haven't killed anybody together on page yet, so the body of one of the people they killed together was found. It's a little creepy about what happened behind it, like there's secrets behind that, and so they're just like discussing things together. They seem like a normal family, they've got 2 kids, but they kill people together. So it's interesting so far. I'm intrigued. So we'll see though if the twist is what I think it is. But I started reading also Catherine House. So I like today was just a day that I could read. I didn't really have a lot to do today. I went to my parents' house yesterday for dinner, so we didn't go over today. And my next master's class starts tomorrow, so I really just got to hang out today, which is nice. But I've read 80 pages of this now, so I have my Hello Lovely bookmark in there. It is the pizza is my favorite love triangle bookmark. Trying to match my bookmark with my book, but not really. Got pinks in it. But this one, so I was rereading Ashley's Goodreads review for it because she gave it 1 star and was mad about it. She was right, because like the main character, Inez, is like, seems drunk the whole time. She's like in this fog. She is drunk half the time. And like, I don't get why she's doing what she does. She got into Catherine House, which is like a prestigious alternate to college, and she's not taking it seriously. She just like wanders around, doesn't go to class, is failing, and doesn't care. And I'm just like wondering what's the point, which is what Ashley's whole review was like, what is the point of this book? There's a secret going on, and I think it has to do with like they're doing things with the students. That's what I think the secret is, but I don't know what they're doing or why. It's weird. I don't know why anyone's there. They all seem to have really bad pasts. There's something that she's not remembering on page that had happened in her past that I think was bad, and I just don't get it. I think it's gonna be another one of those weird books with no plot that some people absolutely love, but a majority of people hate, like me. I'm not hating it, I'm reading it. I'm not like loving it, I'm just taking it in. I'm not hating it, like Ashley seemed to, but it's fine. And that's really all I have to update you on. I don't get the main character. It does seem she's just like in this hazy fog the whole time, and I don't know where this is going or what the point is. Or other than, is there just like a secret about the people running the school and that's the point? I don't know, but that's that. So I'm gonna read more of this tonight. I probably won't get more to My Lovely Wife today because I don't have any time to like listen to audiobooks. I don't have really a lot to do to listen, but I'll listen to at least 3 hours tomorrow because of my drive to and from school. So yeah, hopefully I can finish this by tomorrow. That's my plan. I'm going through it fast. So I'm 80 pages in, and it's only 300 pages. But Darcy here just wants to cuddle. Don't you, puppy? Lily's over there. Oh, and I'm wearing my Hello Lovely sweatshirt. But I'm going to go read some more, then have some dinner, and maybe watch a show tonight. I don't know what we'll watch. And then read some more. Hey, guys. So it is right now Monday, and Ohio State's playing tonight against Alabama in the national championship game. You all know I'm an Ohio State fan. So we'll see how the game is. It starts at 8. And I wake up at 5:30 every day. So it's gonna go until midnight. I'm gonna be one tired teacher tomorrow, but I am reading with Miss Darcy, and Miss Lily is here. We're all cuddled up together on the couch like we normally are. I was just watching Riley's book haul from Riley Marie, but I read a lot more of this, so I only have 40 pages left, and I don't know what to think about it. I don't hate it. So I'm not like absolutely detesting the reading experience. I'm not confused like I was in Middle Game by Shauna McGuire, because this is giving me a lot of Middle Game vibes where there's just like not a lot being told to you and the characters don't know a lot. But like she seems just like she's in this hazy, drunken state the entire time. They go to this school and she's already in her 3rd year, so yeah, each year she's there and she just drinks and sleeps around, and that's like what everyone does, and that's the purpose of being there. And I don't understand like their schoolwork, because they just take random classes, but they have to have a focus. And there's this plasm, which is really what's making me think of Middle Game, because there's just like this thing that is researched and very valuable to the scientists, but like we don't know what it is and what the point is. It was like their like alternate dimension thing in Middle Game that was just like, what? And this one is the plasma, and I still don't know what it is. I knew there was something was gonna happen with a certain character. That's all I can say. But it's fine. Like, I'm bored, but I'm not hating it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm still reading. I don't know if it's necessarily gonna be a 1 star. We'll see how the end goes. Like, if there's a point to everything, we shall see. I'm also really far into My Lovely Wife, so I have about 3 hours left of the audiobook, so I'm like 70% into the book, and it's fine. I don't hate it, but I'm not loving it because I thought it'd be more thrillery, but it's like not. It's more so like him and his wife choose people to kill together, but like his wife's hiding secrets about what she's doing with these people, and he doesn't know what's going on. So it's not like Mr. and Mrs. Smith where they like kill people together and they like it and they're gonna get caught. It's like they do get a thrill from it, but like he's kind of feeling remorseful about it and he doesn't know how she's feeling about it. So it's very interesting. It's interesting how they brought in a serial killer into it. I don't want to say how, but they brought something into it, and that was very interesting. And it's interesting how it's affecting their kids. Their kids are a big part of the plot, which I think is interesting. It's interesting. It's not engaging and exciting. It's just interesting. We'll see how I feel. I'll definitely finish it tomorrow because I have my drive to and from school, and that knocks out 3 hours of an audiobook. So I listen to it on 3 times speed. So it's fine. It's fine. I thought it was going to be a lot more action-y and like twisted because they're killing people together, but it's not. He's like a normal person with feelings and remorse over what he does and morals, kind of. So it's okay. Not what I was expecting. But I'm not hating either of these, so we'll see. And then I'm gonna start the Rakess, which I'm very, very, very excited for. I did get some dresses in today, which I showed on my Instagram. One is a rainbow bookshelf dress, and it is everything I've ever dreamed of. I wear dresses to school every day. I have a huge dress collection. I just love dressing up for school, and I got that dress and it's so pretty. And I also got 2 other ones that are really pretty, and I'm excited to wear them tomorrow. Maybe I'll show you. I'm wearing my yellow one tomorrow, and someone said it was just like Penelope's dresses from Bridgerton, and I took that as a compliment because it's like a mustardy yellow with like embroidery on the collar and like a green belt. I love it. Maybe I'll show you tomorrow when I get home after I wear it to school, but it's gonna get me through the school day because I'm gonna be so tired because I'm only have like 5 hours of sleep, but we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna be on the couch with my babies. Let's hope Ohio State wins. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday today. I'm wearing one of my new dresses I got. I got it from like Harkle, I think, and it's this yellow and it has like this embroidered collar. It is a dress and I love it. I showed all my dresses on my Instagram if you want to follow me on Instagram. I did get a rainbow bookshelf dress that I'm obsessed with, but I wore this one first. I really love how it is, and I wore a yellow mask today, but I finished 2 things. So I didn't end up staying up the whole night last night because Ohio State flopped and did not show up for the game and lost. So it was a bad loss. It was what, 54-24, 52-24, Alabama won. So I went to bed at 11 right at the beginning of the 4th quarter because we were down by 3 touchdowns, and I was like, if they get 3 touchdowns, I don't need to watch it. If Ohio State can pull that off, like whatever, it's not gonna happen. It didn't. So I'm feeling good and refreshed today because I still got 6 hours of sleep, which is fine. I can run on that. But I finished this last night, and my review on Goodreads is 1 word, and it is why. I gave this 2 stars. I was hoping for the ending to get some sense of something and maybe give it 3 because I wasn't hating the process of reading this like it seemed like Ashley did, but I'm like, what is the point? Like, there literally is no point to this book. There's no point to the plot, no point to what happened to her and what happened to her at the end and what happened to all these other people, and like every single plot line was unresolved. And I'm just like, what is the point? I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm like, I just am annoyed. So I'm giving it 2 stars. I don't hate it, and I don't know why people love this because it's just like, literally, we don't know why anything was happening. I still don't understand what plasm does or the purpose of it or what it what their like scientific research was doing, I don't know. And why they needed specific test subjects, I don't know. I have no idea what that plasm stuff was, and I still don't, and it makes me annoyed that I don't know that. The ending was so open-ended and vague, and nothing was wrapped up, and I don't like it. So I'm giving this 2 stars. I give books 1 star if I like detest them and like cannot even stand thinking about them, if they're like offensive, if it's completely horribly written. This one I was actually like okay with until the end. I was probably gonna give it a 3 if the ending like gave us some sort of conclusion, but it didn't, so it's giving it a 2. And it's just why was this written? Why are we reading it? Why? I don't know. Surprisingly, I finished My Lovely Wife on the drive home, and I was actually like so excited after driving to school and having an hour and a half left. I was excited for the drive home because I was like, I need to figure out what happens. I'm giving this 4 stars. I actually enjoyed this, and now I know a lot of people enjoy this book and a lot of people don't. I thought that the ending was fun. Like, I kind of saw part of it coming, like, okay, I knew that was gonna happen, but the rest of it, I was kept on my toes the whole time. The ending, I was like, oh, like the last line, I was like, that kind of just changed everything, which I liked, and I really enjoyed this. I liked how the ending occurred. I liked how the more secrets about the women who were going missing was coming out. I did expect more like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, like they killed together and like were both like that together, but like it kind of deviated from that plot pretty early on, which is how it kind of was marketed to me as, but it was good. I enjoyed this. 4 out of 5 stars, surprisingly. I know that Daria did not like this, but it even says Dexter meets Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It was not really Dextery, at least on page. So I just watched Daria's reasoning for hating this, and I can see why part of this was annoying because of the reasoning why someone was doing something the whole time. I saw it as more than that though, so that's why I like this. I don't want to spoil anything. So I ended up enjoying this. I was kept on the edge of my seat the whole time. I like wanted to get back in the car so I could finish listening to this audiobook. So 4 out of 5 stars. I'm sorry, I liked it. So now I'm going to be reading the Rakess. I just started about 20 pages last night, and then the game was annoying, so I went to bed. So I will be reading more of that. Hopefully I'll finish it by Wednesday so I can get this up by Friday, but I'm having a good time. I always choose books for this kind of video that I think I'll like, so it's not like me hating my life reading books I hate, because I cannot do that. I don't know how people hate read. I cannot stand reading things I don't like, and I feel like I'm wasting my time. So I'm glad that I DNF'd the first book because I knew I was going to be wasting my time with that. And Catherine House was a wild ride. So that was interesting. And My Lovely Wife was a lovely surprise. So now the Rakess, I'm praying I like Jessin. I hope I like it more than you, because apparently Bree from In Love and Words and Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Life love this book. So we'll see. You're so cute. Hey guys, so it is currently Wednesday night. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm 100 pages into the Rakess, and I'm actually really enjoying it, but the romance hasn't really begun yet. So Serafina and Adam have met already, and she already has a really promiscuous reputation. People like put posters around saying she's like this awful person and needs to leave the town, and she's back in her hometown writing kind of a memoir about how she became who she is, and talks a little bit about it so far. There is a trigger warning though for Adam's character with his wife. He did lose her, and she died in childbirth, and they knew she couldn't have another child, but she got pregnant accidentally, and he feels like super guilty about that, so he's still very much grieving her death. He has 2 kids though right now. He reminds me a lot of Philip from To Sir Philip with Love by Julia Quinn, because Philip also lost his wife and feels very grief-stricken over it and has 2 children to raise. So it's really cute. I like it so far. There's no romance yet, so they haven't even gotten together yet, and I'm already 100 pages in. They're spending time together. He's an architect and like he's around a lot, but that's really it. She does like kind of try to make him uncomfortable by like pushing his buttons and like being more enticing to him, I guess. Their meet cute was really fun, but that's all really going on so far. I'm not hating it. I'm actually really enjoying it, so we'll see how I feel about the romance once it actually picks up a little. Hey guys, so it's Friday, so I'm still reading the Rakess. I was trying to finish this by yesterday. Long story short, there is an animal in my fireplace, and it got into a place that is impossible to access, so that's what I'm dealing with right now. And we had to have people come out today. It happened yesterday around the time where everybody was closing, so people could come out today, and they let us know it's impossible. So chimney places are also like super far booked out. They don't do like immediate service like animal removal services do, so we're not getting our fireplace looked at until a week and a half from today. And 2 different people told us it was impossible to get it. So I didn't get a lot of reading done yesterday. I was a little bit freaking out, and then all my coworkers were telling me their horror stories of animal problems in their houses, and I was freaking out even more. So I still have like over 100 pages left of this. It's just around 100 pages, and I'm gonna finish this today. I have my live show where we're just reading for an hour on my channel tonight, so I'm gonna be reading this, and then I'm gonna finish this up because the historical romance readathon starts, and that's why I actually can finish this, because it is historical romance. But that's what's happening. I am actually really enjoying this. I actually like it. She is very, I don't want to say damaged, but like affected by what happened to her, and there is trigger warnings for miscarriage, and she does talk a lot about having different ways to prevent pregnancy now, like during this time period. So if you're all that sensitive to that subject area, don't pick this up, because it is a huge part of her character. She doesn't want to have a child for a specific reason, and she was very, very hurt by someone in the past, and that's why she acts the way she does. So a very complicated past with her, but Adam's just adorable and I love him. So I'll continue reading this, and I'll update you guys when I'm done. Hey guys, so my live show ended, and like super pink and red right now because of my sweatshirt. Sorry about that. But my live show ended, and I read this for about an hour or more after that. It's like 10 o'clock now, and I finished, and I loved it. I'm so happy I ended up buying this because I saw it at Half Price Books, and I knew Crystal loved it, but I knew Lacey didn't. And then Jessen's video came out a little later, and she didn't like it, and I really love this. I loved how it talked about the Rakess, and how if you have a Rakess, a female rake in society, they're not going to be treated like a male rake is, and that's what Serafina goes through throughout the whole book, and it's really affecting her because of how she was treated when she first had an affair with a man and it came out, and then she just embraced the title. And yes, she does kind of embrace it though in a negative way, as kind of a punishment towards herself, but I really loved it, and I loved Adam so much. He was one of my favorite characters in the book. He's just an amazing hero, how much he really cared for her, but he also had to think about his family and how he felt like he betrayed his wife and getting her pregnant and her dying, and it was so sad but so amazing, so good. I really just loved everything that Sarah stood for, and how she's like, look at me, I had an affair with this guy, look at him now, and look at me, how is that fair? I love that. And I know this isn't everything like we want it to be, because society doesn't let it be that way. Sarah cannot be a Rakess and live this amazing life of being with any guy she wants because she can do what she wants with her body. It's no, people condemn her and hate her and threaten her. And there was a scene in here, so I teach the yellow wallpaper to my 10th graders, and there's a scene in here where they saved a friend from an insane asylum. And that just reminds me of what women went through in the 1800s with all of that, with the rest cure, and what Charlotte Perkins Gilman was writing about. So I really love this. So 5 out of 5 stars. I'm so happy I read it. It's so good. Like, I've never read a historical like this, and that's why I really loved it so much. I cannot wait for book 2, especially after the ending. It said it's coming 2021. I think it said summer 2021 on line when I was looking. So I'm excited. Thank you, Jessen, for not liking this, because I really loved it. I did. And that is this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you've read any of these and what your thoughts are. And that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.